Hey guys, Anna here. Welcome back to Builds with Anna. We are in the world of Newcrest and we are building our first January floor plan. So these floor plans are in collaboration with our good friends in Maru, and these are the floor plans that I had actually given Rue in December, and it's my turn to now complete them in January. So I got mid-century, as you can probably tell from the roof line. We are doing a very kind of eccentric roof line, and this was something that I wanted to play around with. I kind of took inspiration to a build that I had already built on the channel, and that was my mid-century build that I got from my December floor plan. I will have it linked at the end of this video. It is an amazing house. It's a huge property, and I actually felt that that house ran a little bit industrial as well, but I really enjoyed it. But this build was, my goal was to make sure that this was mid-century, because I had built a couple of homes. There was a mid-century tiny home that I built on the channel last week, you would have seen. And it was not. It was more like mid-century meets suburban. And I've been really kind of not really building a true mid-century home. So that was the challenge today, was to make sure it was A, mid-century, and B, that it paid homage to the actual floor plan that we had. Now, I did make some minor changes. So this actual house comes with what they call a dirty kitchen, which is essentially just a kitchen where I feel like it'd be the chef's kitchen, right? It's where like you have all of those type of things, but I didn't think that was very necessary in The Sims. So what I did is I actually made it a sunroom. So instead of just a boring kind of porch, I made a sunroom. So I thought that that would be a good way to utilize that kind of space that was in the floor plan, and it's really sweet. It comes off the kitchen, and it makes a lot of sense in terms of the floor plan. Let's get into the landscaping. We are all the way through. We have gone in with these beautiful Strangerville purple and white flowers. I love these things. I used them last week I used them in Wednesday's build when we saw that micro home, the trailer micro home in Strangerville. Love that build. If you haven't yet seen it, definitely give it a watch. It is a very nice home. And yeah, I've kept it very basic. I used a lot of ley-lowing flowers. I wanted everything to be bright. I wanted very much be bright and airy, but I didn't want to use shrubs. I wanted a lot of flowers and what have you. All right, we are very much into the floor plan. Again, this floor plan is something we knew about. This is what we had. This is the actual challenge of the build. I did have some issues with the scale. So the master bedroom may be a little bit incorrect. The ensuite to the master is probably a lot smaller than it should be. And some of the bedrooms down the end are quite big. I think I do end up making a twin child room because of how big the room that's actually in front of us is, but that's okay. As you saw, I did sunk the kitchen, right? I do return it to normal. I thought I was going to do that for a bit of detailing, but I decided not to. I put in a hot tub in this build because I wanted to put something. I couldn't fit a pool because it wasn't big enough, because this is all house, right? And a lot of these real floor plan builds, I am finding out that they are just all house because the scale is so hard to replicate here in The Sims. So unfortunately, they always end up massive. But a little hint into next week's real floor plan, it's a beautiful home. Probably my favorite family home I've ever built. So be sure to look out for next Friday's video. You will not be disappointed. All right, we are into the decorating inside, and we are starting with the kitchen like I always do. So it is sunken in his part, but I do change it later on. And I really loved the cool kitchen stuff and the combination with that kind of retro stove. A lot of high school years. I love how the Art Deco complements that kind of style. It kind of makes everything look a little bit like it's from the 70s, and I really love it. Same with these Parenthood upper cabinets. I wouldn't say the counters are dated, but I really think that the cabinets, the glass kind of detailing in these cabinets makes it feel old to me, and I loved the wallpaper. I love that kind of detailing that it gave. Very contrasting. All right, so we have in that kitchen, in the real floor plan, it didn't state a breakfast table, but I put one in there because we had the space. And then you walk out and you have the formal dining and living. It's all in one. And I think that that's okay. I do think it's a bit weird that you would have a breakfast table and then a full dining very close, but that's okay. It'll work. It's The Sims. I just put a buffet table. I thought that this would be kind of the communal space. There's always one of these in a build where someone's got a table where they put their keys or they put bills, they put papers and stuff. I put it there. I thought it was quite applicable. I've gone in with those chairs from high school years, the ones that look like they're from part of the school, because again, they look a bit old, they look a bit dated. I went with the My First Pet stuff. Shutters in here, I thought they were great. Parenthood, again, with the couch. Perfect patio with the coffee table. Dream home decorator. Base game, university. It's all in here. And I think it is a really kind of opening space. I tried to pull a bit of the yellow in with that rug from university. And yeah, that's your living area, guys. I think it's really good. And we are now moving into the master bedroom. So this room, I think, is the biggest room in the house. Yeah. And I've really loved, I started out with the mid-century bed that's from Get Famous, right? And I wanted to go into this kind of yellow and dark middle wood tone color scheme. I thought it was really good. It kind of screams like motel. It gives me motel vibes. I really loved this rug that I used. I've never used it before, but I think it complements the bed so well, and it brings a little bit of pink into the build. It's like a raspberry color. And you guys know that I always like to have multiple colors that I can pull from. And that's why I really enjoyed this rug. We've got a desk and a computer, just some books, some laundry, some makeup, and just clutter. Just the standard clutter that you'll always see. I do feel like my builds are becoming a little bit like that, where how it is like presented is very similar. But you guys know that if you download this from the gallery, you are more than welcome to like gut this house and decorate it the way that you would like. And I feel that, the house itself and the landscaping is enough for some people to be able to then take it and then make it the way that they want it. So never feel that you have to keep someone's decorating, especially not mine. Decorating is something that I'm growing with. It's not something that I'm completely perfect at. This kind of, I don't know, it's almost like, it's from Get Famous, this wallpaper. I loved it. I was debating whether to do it more as an accent wall, but in the end, I went for the whole room. I really loved how the browns interacted and that pinky raspberry color kind of came from the rug. Loved it. And then we go into her their ensuite, and it's very kind of modern in here, which I wanted to keep from that vibe of their bedroom. I felt that it was very it would lean more modern before it leans suburban or anything like that. So it's just, again, a very basic bathroom. I really loved that spa day basin. I thought that was really good. And then this is the family bathroom. So this is the main bathroom for the household, because obviously that's the ensuite. I've gone with a shower tub combo in kind of like a vintage color. Lots of clothes because there's kids. Just kind of implementing that kids have been here. I've gone with that. I think is it a Get Famous basin? I think it is. And it does. It just does really fit the build. I liked this mirror because it's got all the sticky notes. It makes it look very like a family's been here. I have never used this. I think it's like a poster. I'm obsessed with this. This is from Cool Kitchen Stuff. And I just paired it with a university end table with a plant from Blooming Rooms. And I think it's so pretty. It's just like a little statement piece at the end of the hallway. Love it. And yeah, so we are now moving in to the teenager's room. So I've done a female teenager in this room, and I've gone with a bedspread. I'm trying to use bedspreads from high school years that I haven't used before. So we're using this one today, but I feel like this one also matches. It kind of gives me a little bit of that psychedelic 70s look, and I really like it. And I really love the lilac in the bedspread, so I paired it with a lot of the pastel pop kit, as I usually do. And yeah, so she's got a desk and she's got like a dresser, and then we've got a few paintings on this side, maybe some posters as well. I'll be adding, some posters. Not very original, but I wanted to make a space that was functional, but also very girly. And yeah, so I do enjoy this room. I just put posters around and a mirror. I use the teen mirror from Parenthood. I forget to use this thing. And I actually really like this lilac shade that it came in. Put a little notebook on the desk. And I believe we are going to change the wallpaper just after I put a few more clutter items. This is really how I do bedrooms. I put all the functional stuff in first, and then I just go in with all this clutter stuff. And yeah, I did put a meditation cushion in here just for a little bit of gameplay. I do like to do that in my bedrooms where like I always make sure that there's some kind of skill building in each room. And we've gone in with, yes, actually, the My First Pet Stuff rugs. I'm obsessed with this little turtle. You'll be seeing this turtle a lot on the channel because I love it so much, especially for like kids rooms and playrooms. Absolutely love it. We've gone in with that pastel pop wallpaper and that curtain from high school years. I never use it, but I really like it. So this is the twins child's room, and how I've done it is I've kind of made two sections. So one is like an orange and blue section, and one is a pink and teal section, and the backyard stuff rug was perfect. It kind of tied the two colors together, the pink and the orange and the blue. It had everything that the bedspreads had in it, and I just kind of made like a functional bedroom but also like a playroom. And I feel like that's a really good way to do child's rooms when you do have such a bigger space, is to make it also a playroom. So they both have a desk each, and I've used the chairs from university, and they were so perfect for this build because the pink matched perfectly, the orange matched perfectly with their bedspreads. Put a blaffy, I put activity tables, and then I've gone in with all this cute kind of wall decor. I put some pet decor because you guys know I love these little sticker things. I just think it makes it look so cute. And yeah, we do change the wallpaper. But this would have to be, if not my favorite room of the house. I just love how fun it is in here. And I really think that this would be like realistic. You would have, you know, a shared bedroom, larger families especially. And, you know, you would kind of make a playroom out of it as well. So yeah, I love all these wall decor pieces. I did put a few posters. The frog, we love the frog. I put a journal on this table, and I believe a book on the other table. I put a parenting sign. I used the noodle candle, guys. I said I would never use this, and I used it. I think it fit this build. I thought it was fine. And then I was trying to work out like what would go. I think in the end we do go like a pale yellow. We are just playing around with a lot of options, but yeah, I think I do. Or do I keep it green? No, I definitely change it. Yeah, this is the one. It just ties everything together. Alrighty, so we are live in game, and we are going to do a very quick tour. I'm just going to take you around and show you. There's a couple of areas that we didn't go through, so we'll be able to see that now on the tour. Again, these flowers from Strangerville, so pretty. I'm obsessed with the tone of purple that they use. We just follow it around the path. Again, these low-lying flowers from Jungle Adventure. Really love how bright they are. They're a different shade of green on the foliage, but that's okay. I think it's fine. In the back, we have a monkey bars. We've got like a little barbecue area. We've got the hot tub. And this is something that I didn't show you. So this is the sunroom. We've got these shutter awnings all the way around, which brings so much light in here. We've got the Buy First Pet Stuff kind of sectional couch. We've got some boho couches and just some like clutter items, and oh, it's just so pretty. And then we've also got like these wall planters, which I think are quite cool. All right, so that's the back of the house and the sunroom. At the front of the house, on our front porch, we also have some chairs. I love this rug. I think it pairs really well with the color scheme of the home. So I really liked that space. But you do enter through this front door. Again, this is all very mid-century kind of retro. We walk into this living area where we have the university rug that really plays into the kitchen. I think that that's really important. Love this couch from Parenthood. Pulls all the colors from outside, and just some basic clutter in here. We've got a gaming console for the children. We've got a bookshelf here. I really loved this kind of dining table with these chairs. I thought it was a good combination. And this painting as well, again, everything is just so complimentary and everything just matches. It's happy for my soul. Love, love, love. Again, I said most houses would have this kind of just like a buffet table with all your kind of clutter on it. And then we walk into the kitchen. I actually really like this open concept. It's not a door, it's not an archway. It's just, it looks a bit incomplete and rustic, and I love it. I added a bit of blue into the shutter into the kitchen. I thought that was really good. And just, yeah, made it a super cluttered space. But doesn't it just look so awesome? I didn't put all the chairs around because it wouldn't have been functional, but I really enjoy the combination of high school years with cool kitchen and parenthood. I thought it was such a great combination of packs. So that's the kitchen. We then walk down the hall, and again, I just love that you're greeted with this. I think it's so pretty, such a focal piece. And you head down here and into the master bedroom. I just love this. I love that this brown matches that brown, this pink matches that pink. There's pink in here that matches. It's so nice. And I really love that it kind of has, I don't know, it's very vintage in here. Very vintage in here, and I love it. But I also think that it does have kind of modern elements that do make it very kind of up to date. Like this chair, this chunky little chair from Spa Day. Love it. Absolutely love it. The computer is obviously a little bit upscale. Even the lamps. I've not used these lamps before, but I think they were really good. These bedside tables are from My First Pet Stuff, and I love how they absolutely match with the gold in the bed head. I love that. So yeah, just a simple master bedroom. You guys know I leave empty shelves for photos, for gameplay, so that's why you are seeing that. And the door through here is into her master bedroom ensuite, and I've gone completely all that wooden tone. This is from Dream Home Decorator, I think, and then this is Spa Day. Just really nice. We've gone with the old-fashioned tiling. Loved this mirror. This is from Pastel Pop. Yeah, just very basic in there. Okay, walk down the hall into this room. This is the main bathroom for the house. So we've got a shower tub combo, which is kind of in those kind of old dated colors, but still matches the colors of the build. We've got lots of clothes. We don't actually have a laundry in this build. I could have done that. The dirty kitchen is something I could have made into a laundry, but I didn't in this build, but that's okay. But yeah, I still really like how this turned out. I actually really love this sink. I might use it more often. I really love how it's got like a side towel rail and stuff. It's the little things, guys. It's the little things. And down the hall, we go into the teenagers' room. Again, I just love that it's still got things that remind them. This would probably be more of a preteen, because there's still some, like, the rugs make me think it's still a little bit like young, but it's still got that vibe of being older than maybe around 11 or 12 this sim would be, I would say. Yeah. I don't think they would be like 8, but I think they would, yeah. You get what I mean by preteen. Anyway, I love the colors in here, just really girly and fun. I love that this kind of beigey color is pulled everywhere. The purple is pulled everywhere. It's so cohesive. I could have put a little bit more aqua. There is only really a couple of pieces, but there's enough that it looks cohesive, and it's just, love it. Little bit of skill building, and yeah, just this very simple girls room. All right, let's go into my favorite room of the house, which is that child's room. I love this space. I think it's beautiful. This rug is a standout piece. When I placed this, it was the one thing that kind of just married the whole room together, because the colors in this bed were in the rug and the colors from this bed were in the rug, and it was just like everything is just so cohesive and it's so fun. Like, I would have loved this growing up. And they've still got desks to do their homework, and they've still got a chest of drawers. So they've still got everything that would be in a functional child's room, but it's just like a playroom as well. And I think it's so fun. Yeah. But it also kind of matches the vibe of the rest of the house. And I like that. I like that. Alrighty. And that's the build today, guys. I believe that is everything. I will put this one on the gallery. If you would like to download it, it will be there. But let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the house. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.